What's up, YouTube? Trucker Rob here. Kick back watching the fire. What's up, YouTube? Trucker Rob here. Sitting on the couch, sitting on my ass, doing nothing. Enjoying the day. I hope y'all's day's going well in the trucking world. I wanted to talk today about, the flatbed situations out here. Everybody's, whether you're thinking about getting into flatbedding or you are a flatbedder. I want to talk about the lease purchase program. If you're thinking about coming into being a lease operator, the things you need to know about being a lease operator. This is the way I do it as a lease operator myself. I split whatever I make, after my truck and trailer and insurance and everything's paid. I split that 3 ways. Okay? I pay my truck, I pay my taxes, and I pay myself. And that's how I do it. I'm being straight up honest with you. That's the only way I figured out that, the way to do it. So, people have different ways of doing it, and, I don't understand, half of what they do, but, I told you when you subscribed to my channel that I was going to tell you the dirty truth about trucking, and, they think that, just because you're owner-operator, you make all this money. That's not really, that's true to a point. Yeah, we make a lot of money, but, you have to put up, a third of that for taxes. You have to put a third of that up for your truck, and you got to pay yourself. So, that's how I do it. I'd like to, comment below. Let me know if there's a better way to do it. Because I'm here to learn also. Not just to tell the dirty truth, but I'm also here to learn from other owner operators or other lease purchase guys. That the best way to do it. Am I saying that's the best way? No, that's probably not the best way. But if you could comment below and let me know, if there's a better way to do it, that would help me, But, as far as I've been doing it a year, and I really enjoy it. There's no, my company that I'm leased on to, they don't bother me or nothing. I do what I want to do when I want to do it. If I want to come home, I come home. If I want to be out there months at a time, I can be, But like I told you before, ever since my son passed away, I just think I should be at home more. Not think, but I want to be home more with my wife and kids, So, it's life changing, man. It's life changing. If you lose a child, nobody should have to bury a child. And I had to bury my only son. He was 18 years old. He was in a car accident. And it costed him his life. And I have to live with that every day. And it's terrible. And people say, "Oh, you get over it over time. It gets better." No, it don't. He used to ride with me in the truck during the summers. We had a damn good time. We laughed until we cried in the truck. A lot of days, it was. We had a good time. I miss those. That's the moments you miss with your kids. And I suggest to the new drivers that are coming in to trucking, try to spend as much time with your kids while they're little, because they grow up fast, and especially in the trucking world, because you're always gone, and they grow up quick. My son, he just seemed like, a couple years ago he was born and now he's gone. So, it goes that quick, and, I took him out on the truck a lot, and we went across, we went across the United States together, we had a ball, went to Vegas, spent the weekend, just different places, and we just had a ball, and I missed that, and so to me, I'd rather spend quality time. I have a 12-year-old daughter, and I like spending quality time with her and my wife and my 2 step kids. I'm always coming back home. I'll do a couple loads, come home, do a couple loads, come home, because home time's very important to me. And I'm sure it is to a lot of people. You want to be home to see your kids and your wife, and, you have to go to a company that gets you home on the weekends, if you're going to be a company driver. Being an owner-operator has its perks, because you can go home when you want to go home. If you want to stay home a week, stay home a week. If you want to stay home 3 weeks, stay home 3 weeks. If you got that kind of money, I've done it, so I know. It puts a little hurting on the bank account, but you can do it, and just spend as much time as you can with them, because before you know it, they're gone. They're grown, and in my case, my son passed away, so he's gone, and there's not a day goes by that I don't miss him. I think about him every day, but I ride down the road for him. I ride down the road thinking of him. And I even catch myself sometimes, talking to him, but I know he's listening. I know he's watching over me out there on the highway. So, guys, the most important thing I can tell you is family. Yeah, you got a job to do, but let's face it, we all out there trucking, but try to get home and see your family, and, if you can afford to, try to stay as much time as you can there, because money's not everything in life. I watch a lot of YouTube videos on guys making all this money and blah, 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 but that's not important to me. Money can't buy the love and your family, it just can't buy it, Yeah, you need money to live on and to pay your bills and to do everything, but, I can't stress enough the importance of being with your family, because I'm telling you, you don't get that time back. Once it's gone, it's gone, and, yeah, do you want to stay out a week or two? Yeah, you might stay out 2 or 3 weeks, then come home for 3 or 4 days, but spend as much time as your family, that you can, even up to the last few minutes that you got to go, you got to go back out on the road. So I just wanted to share that with y'all, and, like and subscribe, because I'm going to tell it like it is, the dirty, dirty truth. Y'all stay cool.